Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Connie, coming on today to share with you a single page scrapbook layout I'm working on. Pieces I'm working on are from Cuddly Cute Designs, several different pieces I'm using. I started with the fall squirrel, and then I wanted a tree, so I used fall colors, the tree from that, and then I needed a little bit of a title, so I used the parts of the fall banner piece. Doing something a little bit unusual today. I'm just using a single piece of printed scrapbook paper from Echo Park. It is 12 by 12. I'm not backing it up anything. This is excuse me, page for a friend of mine that I'm working on a scrapbook for her grandchildren, and I just don't want it very thick at all, so I'm not adding much bulk, which is very difficult for me. Sorry. So I'm using up a lot of scraps and stuff also in this piece. This is from my scraps. This is cut at about 5/8 of an inch, excuse me, by 12 inches, and this is going to be my top border. I was going to do it a little bit different, but this is the way I'm going to do it. So I'm going to get my border pieces on first, and then I'm going to come on with my bottom border piece. I'm just going to leave it this way and move it a bit. This is cut at 1.5 inches by 12 inches. It's just the flip side of that, obviously, as you can see there. I apologize, it's been a bit since I've gotten any scrapbook layouts done. Life's just been getting in the way lately. I've been doing a lot of scrapping in my free time, but don't always have a lot of time for videos. Sorry, to get them edited and uploaded and such. So okay, so I'm butting this right to the bottom of my 12-inch piece, and I have an absolute disaster on my table, so I'm looking for something that, oh goodness, to get to. This handy, like a bone folder tool, I don't know if there's a name for it, was gifted to me by Cherie. I love this. This works wonderful. I was always using the edge of my acrylic edge of my ruler before, and I like this much better. And I just realized I don't want to put this all the way down yet. I need to put my tree behind it. So we'll start with the tree I made. It is from, again, Cuddly Cute Designs. It's at the fall colors, the tree from that. And I did emboss this, and then all my leaves are embossed, and they're actually, all but the green, they're all from patterned paper. And I need to leave the tops of these two here loose, because they're going to go over my photos, or my photo mat, excuse me. So just kind of careful with that. And I don't know about that brown one. I can always take that up and get the glue off if it does. Not a big deal. I will get the measurements on this approximately in just a moment. I didn't write down the measurements. I'm sorry about that. Oops. I wanted that as close to the side as possible. It's cut though at about, I'm just going to guesstimate, well, with the leaves on, let's see, probably 7.5 inches or so, and then the leaves on top, that's what added to it. So then I have this fence piece. This was actually cut with a die from Cottage Cuts. It's the picket fence border. I love that border because I don't have one that's small that's easy to cut on the Cricut. It they can be a pain. So, and this I'm going to put right up to the edge, and then this bottom piece will go right basically over just at the top of the green there. And I'm just thinking with my pieces, yeah, I can put this down next. I'm not gluing each individual spoke down though. We would be here honestly forever. Part of the, the squirrel will hold part of it down. And oh, I lost my train of thought. Isn't that terrible? Anyway, once it gets in the plastic pages, it's going to be fine. It doesn't need to be glued down every single spot. But I want to get this as straight as possible. Nothing's ever exact in my world, but get close. Okay, before I go any further, I want to get this photo mat on to see where I'm at with that. This photo mat originally starts out with the orange at 6 by 4 inches, and then it's 1/8 of an inch smaller all the way around. This piece was cut with the Lawn Fawn, stitched hillside borders. I've had this, obviously you can see my packaging for a very long time. This, I'm trying to figure out how to show you here, piece of paper. I only glued on the two sides, so I did that to make it easier to get the photo mat in, so you could put the photo mat on top or underneath, however it's going to work. I'm not sure exactly about the photos that are going in for this yet, so I'm good with just leaving it, but I'm going to put this sideways for me. It's going to actually go like that, but it's easier for me to line it up with my T-ruler, say wherever it disappeared to. Oh, got a big mess here. I'm sorry, too much stuff on my work surface. I'm wanting it to be at the 1/4 inch. Making sure that it's okay, so that's pretty close. I hope everybody is well. I try not to watch the news too terribly much. It's kind of depressing, so sometimes I have the TV on, and sometimes I just really prefer peace and quiet. I have several projects I need to get videoed. Keep saying that, and hopefully I can get some done soon. Some Christmas and fall projects, a little bit of everything, but yeah, I've been busy. And okay, so I'm gonna leave these 3 alone. You can always glue them down if I wish when I get the pictures on, but that's how it's coming so far. Then I'm going to put my other photo mat on. This one is just a hair different. It's 6.5 on the orange by 4. 6.5 by 4.5. Okay. And then the green is 1/8 of an inch smaller. The inside is 1/4 of an inch smaller. I didn't have enough paper, so I didn't want to use another color, so I just switched it up a little bit. This is the same way though. The photo just goes underneath. This one, there's nothing to worry about it getting in the way. So let me get my ruler matched up here best. Kind of figure out where I want this to go. Oh, let's see, where are we at? Go with that. Hold on with the eraser. I know I'm off camera. I'm just putting the glue on the photo mat, so it's easier for me to hold it close than far away when I'm trying to glue. I still managed to get glue everywhere, but you know. I'm going to have this go just a little bit on the border because title is going up there. I'm really sorry. I have terrible brain fog just recently. I was told it could get kind of bad, but wow. No idea. Wait, this way. Okay. I just want to get those down good. Sometimes if I don't burnish things well enough, things tend to not stick, so I don't know if it's partly the humidity or I don't know. I don't use art glitter glue on my scrapbook layouts. I've had it warp my paper, so I use my beacon glue instead. Now this hill is going to be a little bit off-centered from the fence. I'm okay with that. It's not no big deal, because honestly the fence was a last-minute decision as I was kind of putting this all together. I didn't have anything on design space when I laid it out. So okay, now I'm going to bring in my rest of my pieces and we'll be done. Did change a few things on the design for the false squirrel. I just put 3 acorns and I took the fall and did not use that. That was part of the design, but there are some leaves that will go with it, and I've got another acorn I'll be using. I think what I'm going to do though first is the title. So get those pieces and get them sorted out. I'm sorry. Okay, so I put these on printed paper, and I should have left my ruler out. They are, the banner piece is cut at, I'm gonna say 1 inch, and they're all the same size. I kind of want to lay this out a minute just to see where I want everything. I did leave the swag part of it off. After I get this now, I could have left it, but I was doing something a little bit different at first, but I'm not going to go back and cut it and put it on. I restarted there. And I'm still going to put it in a swag effect. And then I'm going to put my 2 acorns on. I'm just going to glue those together first. And these, I did cut these out with the squirrel. I just cut an extra one. They are though cut at about 1 inch also. Sorry, that noise in the background is my fan running. Apologize if you hear a whirring kind of sound. Okay, I'm gonna put my leaves together just at the top a little bit. Just gonna kind of I don't want glue on my photo mat here, so I'm trying to be careful. Show you here though. Just kind of putting them together. Oh, everything is sticking here. Just together like that, and then they'll go like that. Get those glued down. I have a summer layout designed. I just have to get a different title for it, so I'll be coming back with that. And I have a boy layout also designed. I just am waiting for some paper to come. I have to look and see. I might have enough to do it without. So I do have some things to work on. I just need to find the time right now. Okay. Trying to get them fairly even apart and keep them somewhat centered. So don't know how I did. My new glasses came in, I can see, so hopefully it's a little better. Okay. Now I have my squirrel that I showed you. He's cut at, this can be a difficult one, about 4.5 inches. I'm just eyeballing it as close as I can. And so I'm going to put him there, and the leaves kind of go around and behind. And say I had an acorn there, I lost it. I'm going to put that down first. Kind of just lay those leaves around that. Could put another one if you wanted there. I had the extra one, I'm just going to leave it. So, and with him sitting there, I'm going to put some of these leaves behind on this side so I can kind of get them where I want them a little bit. And I have one more thing I have to get out. I kind of did this on the spur of the moment when I had a minute and I forgot about it, so grab it before we're done. And that's a little sticker. I'm trying really hard to use the stickers from the kits when I get them, because I get a lot of paper kits. And just trying to use them up too. So these leaves I also embossed with the embossing folders. Don't know which ones I used. I just kind of used whatever works. I like to do that, especially if I'm not doing any kind of 3D foam. It just really, it gives it extra dimension. I just like that, so that's why I use my embossing folders a lot. And I had all this scrap little pieces of paper, so that's why I have this. I used the pattern paper for a lot of this. Okay, just about done. I want to thank everybody for joining me. If you haven't subscribed, I would appreciate it if you consider doing that, and leave a like if you liked the video. It does help our videos get seen and promoted more from YouTube, so that helps the channels a lot. Okay, let me grab, let's say I thought I had it close by. Sorry for the crinkling. And yeah, right here. I can get it off the page, right? Well, sorry folks. doesn't feel sticky. I don't know if I didn't get the whole sticker, so I'm just going to put some adhesive on instead. What I did. And then it's upside down. Why would it be straight? It says my favorite season. I don't know if you're able to see that clearly on here, but wonders will never cease, right? Oh, let me take the eraser and get that glue off. Okay, try again. I'm pretty sure it's on. Did want to comment this plaid paper. This pack is actually like it's not glossy, but it's got a real very, very smooth finish. I mean, it's amazing. I love the paper. It's I think it's from Scrapbook.com. It's exclusive from them, I believe. I've got a Christmas pack of it's fall plaid colors, and then it's in Christmas plaid colors. I really like it. There's some fun colors, but it's got a whole different feel to it than you used to thinking of scrapbook paper. But yeah. But anyway, that is my layout. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. I want to thank you all for joining me. Have an awesome day, everybody.